The Kingdom Live Show.
Welcome to the Kingdom Live Show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your favorite show here in town. When I say town, I mean here, Busia. Also, you're with your number one king of the live show. He's called Honorable Juma. Kingdom Mwenyini. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I know I've caught you off guard. I always don't have live shows at this time, but because of and because of what is trending right now on social media, and I really said, no, I cannot leave my people without getting this information, and I said, lazima abantu bange bafune information. So wherever you are, it is the Kingdom Live Show back at 8:30. Yeah, I told you I'm gonna be here at 8:30, and I think I've tried to keep time. Yeah, so I'm calling upon wherever you are, ladies and gentlemen. It is high time now. You come, and I want to give you some of the secrets that you never know. You never knew concerning the Sorority East by-elections. I want to give you some information and some data, exclusive. You know, that is not on TV, but here on the Kingdom Live Show. Ladies and gentlemen, without wasting no time, we are going to begin our show right now, right here, at this moment. So, it is high time, wherever you are, finish up what you're doing and come and enjoy the show. My people from Uganda, my people from Kenya, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, South Africa, and wherever you are, it is time right now. Yes. Come and we enjoy. Come and we enjoy the Kingdom Live Show. Come and get information. You know, they always say information is power. Yeah, they always say information is power. So you really need to come and enjoy this information. I will also want to discuss on sorority things. Is sorority going to be blue or yellow? Yes, it's already going to be blue or yellow, but according to what I'm seeing, many people are like blue. Yes, let me begin right away. This is a by-election. Of course, you know, elections were held in January. The presidential elections were held in January, together with members of parliament elections were held in January. But there were some issues. In Sorority, they are saying that there are some two parishes that were meant to be in Sorority City West, and they allowed the people or the parishes of Sorority West to elect bakiriza abantu ba Sorority City West okuyingira mu Sorority East City okuba kalulu. Kati ono yaliko Herbert is called Edmond. Yeah, he's called Herbert Ariko. He went to court, and of course he nullified the elections. And remember, it was the FDC candidate who had won that election. So he took the FDC counterpart to court and he won the case. He came back to ground and said the two parishes were not meant to be in Sorority East. Instead, they're supposed to be in Sorority West. That is how the by-elections came about. In this race, there are three candidates. One, we have Moses Atan. We have Moses Atan of FDC, and then we have Herbert Ariko of NRM, and we have Pascal, and then we have Pascal Amoriat. Those are the three candidates who are vying for that seat, for the Sorority City East election or member of parliament. I want to tell you something also before we go to there. We've seen they are saying that Sorority East has 63 polling stations. But remember, before they went to court, they had 50. They had 53. They had 53. Sorority East had 53 polling stations. So they went to the other side. And they petitioned, of course, and they brought these two parishes this side. Those two parishes had 10 polling stations. So when you add 10 polling stations plus the 53 automatically. Those are 63 polling stations. So as we are talking right now, we have 63 polling stations. And that is what I can confirm. That is what I can confirm. Without wasting no time, let's look at one by one. Let's look at one by one. I'll begin with Atan Okia Moses, the member of parliament, or the member representing FDC. Remember, Atan has ever contested for elections in Soroti before they got a city status, and of course he has ever been in parliament. And this man, he has prepared for this election, and he has gone ahead by inviting big wigs like Besije is in Soroti, Bobby Wine is in Soroti, Amuriat is in Soroti, Nandara Mafabi is in Soroti, Adeke is in Soroti, Elias Salongo Elias, the mayor of Kampala is in Soroti. The speaker of KCCA is also in Soroti. So I think you can see how these people have got interested in this election. But one thing that I want you to know, you guys, that from time memorial, and said that FDC has been very strong in Soroti. Soroti City has been one of the strongest holds of FDC. So that is why you're finding that all the big wigs of FDC are coming to campaign for their candidate, because they know Soroti is their city, Soroti is their stronghold, so they cannot leave Soroti to NRM. That is why you're seeing the likes of Besije have come, the likes of Arias Lukwago have come, the likes of Amuriat Poa, he has come, the likes of Nandara Mafabi, he has come, the likes of Anna Edeke, they have come. So if I really tell you that Soroti has been a very strong hold of FDC to Wakana, I want to give you an example. The mayor of Soroti City, the Lord Mayor of Soroti City is an FDC. Female member of parliament also is FDC. And I can tell you that from time memorial, FDC has been a very stronghold. Soroti has been a very big stronghold for FDC. And I can tell you that the only person who tried to break that long stay of FDC in Soroti City is none rather than Captain Mike Mukula. Captain Mike Mukula, of course, you know his personality. Captain Mike Mukula, of course, you know the likes of Arrow Boys and all those stuff. So that is the only guy whom Soroti people have ever given from NRM. What I want to tell you is that they are saying that Nandara Mafabi is saying that NRM is moving all round, and they are panicking, they are using money, they are bribing voters. So that is what Nandara Mafabi is saying. That is what Nandara Mafabi is saying. We have also seen the president of FDC, Patrick Oboy, Muriat, and he has also come out and he has said he is warning the government agencies who are driving their cars with UG numbers in Soroti looking for votes of NRM. He's warning them seriously. He has also gone ahead by saying ministers have also been there looking for votes, police, army, and this election is not war. That is what Nandala Mafabi is saying. He said that this election is not war. People are just trying to practice their mandate. So why should you bring police? Why should you bring the army? But remember, we saw one of the directors of communication of NRM. He was speaking and saying that the reason as to why police and army is there is simply to keep law and order, is simply to see that all the situation is not out of hand. That has been that has been the General Secretary, that is Nandala Mafabi, of course, of FDC there. Still, one of the candidates that is called Atan of FDC, he has gone ahead by saying that there are many attempts that have been put on him, like propaganda. They are saying that the NRM government has ever given him 200 million for to leave the race. Like there are very many allegations, but he's saying that no, the only people who are funding him are his party. So all those allegations are trying to blackmail him and we've also seen Besigye also telling the voters out there that Museveni is one who is responsible for Teso's underdevelopment, because Teso used to have very many cows and right now no cow. Cows are very, very few, and he's putting all that blame to of course to NRM government. Yesterday also we watched these people, there was a presidential debate, and we watched these candidates also trying to exercise their mandate, as in trying to give out their manifesto, what is in their manifesto, trying to tell people you should do this and that and this and this, yes. That is a turn for you, Okia Moses. And when I tried to, from my sources, from the Kingdom Live Show, I tried to make some consultations in Sorority there, and one of the voters told me that in Sorority it is massive, and they're saying that the FDC candidate is going to win the elections almost by 70%. And they're saying that if at all NRM does not interfere with elections, of course, FDC is going to win with a very big landslide. That is what some of the reports that I've gotten from Sorority there. They are saying that if at all NRM does not interfere with elections or with the votes, they are saying that Atan Moses is going to win that election of Sorority East City, is going to win by a very big margin. That is what they're saying. So they are saying that NRM are also trying to put up a competition. They cannot allow to see these people taking over the fruit that they've been fighting for. That is from the camp of Atan Okia Moses. But what I want to tell you is that today has been the last day. Like today is Tuesday, and today is the last day. They are resting tomorrow, and then on Thursday they are going for elections. And Atan still has come out and said that he knows all the tricks of NRM of reaching votes. So they are saying that this time they are not going to reach the votes, because he knows all the tactics that these people always use to reach elections. So that is what is from the camp of Atan. He's saying that he knows all those tricks that they always use for reaching votes, and he's saying that they know them. He's saying that they are not going to use voters' slip for other people and then use it for elections. They're going to open their eyes widely. Atan also went ahead by praising the Lord Mayor of Kampala, that is Elias Lukwago, and he said that you people, the expertise that Elias Lukwago has over watching, over becoming very careful with the elections, over safeguarding elections. That is what these people were saying. That is what Atan was saying. On the other side, still on the side of FDC, I want to tell you that they call it now forces of change. We've seen Honorable Robert Chagulani, that is aka Bobby Wine. He also came up and he said that they decided as opposition that they are not going to front any candidate. They are going to support the candidate for FDC, that is Atan. So even the leader of National Unity Platform, that is No, and that is Bobby Wine, he also came and said that they are not going to front any candidate. They are going to support one candidate, and that candidate is none other than Atan Okia Moses. They are saying that Bobby Wine continued and said that they are trying to build something that is unique, to see that these opposition leaders come together, and he's saying that this is the beginning of them cooperating together with the fellow opposition members, and he promised people that good things are ahead. So he said that they are all behind Atan Moses to see that FDC takes that seat there, right there in Sorority East City. That is from the camp of Atan Okia Moses. Also, I want to tell you that I'm not going to put much focus on UPC candidate that is called Pascal Amuriat. Pascal Amuriat is saying that, look, this government is responsible for Teso being very poor, and he's saying that the population of Teso, almost 22%, 22%. Is under poverty. That is the whole of Teso, and is saying that the NRM government is responsible for the poverty in Teso. And then also Pascal Amuriat of UPC went ahead and said that this government should reduce taxes, on fuel, and then also on soap, and then also on bread. That is what he was saying. That the government of Uganda should really have mercy on its people. Right now, the economy is very tough, so he expects that the government of Uganda should really reduce taxes and on fuel, on bread, and on fuel, of course, and bread. That is what he was saying. That member of UPC, that is called Pascal Amuriat. Amuriat also went ahead and said that for him, in his campaign or in his strategy, is not giving money. Therefore, is saying that all people must be encouraged to work very hard for their money. People should work very hard, and he's even going ahead by criticizing the government program of PDM, of parish development model. Why should government give people money? People have to work for their money. So he's saying that for him, he's not giving money in his campaigns. That's why he's encouraging people to work for the money. Still, he went ahead and said, Pascal Amuriat of UPC said that the government is sleeping. I don't know why they are not concentrating on opening markets. And he gave an example by saying that if at all they open the Soroti Amuria to a beam road, that road connects to South Sudan, of course. That will create market for goods in Teso. That is what he was saying. That is what he was saying. That is what Pascal was saying. He was saying that the government does not care about Teso, because if at all they care about Teso, therefore they could open up roads from Soroti, Amuria, Abim to South Sudan. What next? He said also Soroti used to have meat packers. Meat packers, I remember it in Aloyet there. Yes, around Aloyet. And he said that Soroti used to have meat packers, but the government has not revived it. So he's saying for him as member of parliament, if the Soroti city is to give him that mandate, he's going to agitate for that, to see how the meat packers are being revived. And he also said that there are very many people who are buying cows from Teso, from Soroti, and they are taking them to South Sudan, and they are taking them to Kenya, and then they process that meat, and they manufacture the meat, or they process the meat, they put it in containers, and then that is what Soroti is supposed to be doing. So he's criticizing still the government. Why haven't they revived the meat packers? And he says that you Soroti people, if you give him the mandate, he's going to revive that meat packer. Of course, we went ahead and, UPC is like deep. UPC made a marriage with NRM. UPC of Dr. Akena married together with NRM, and they are like going to work together. Like not even they are going, like they are working together. NRM Ekuraganana UPC. That's why you see that likes of Akena have not come to support their candidate, because they are working together with NRM. So the people are claiming that this guy is just wasting our time and he has been bought by NRM, or is just coming to spoil votes of opposition. So that is what people are saying. But he came out boldly and he said that in this election, there were very many lines of people who were willing to come for this election, but they were bought off. But for him, they tried to buy him off, but he remained focused. And why should people say that he was bold? And yet there are other people who were bold, they're not talking about them. Yes, that is from Pascal Amuriat, the UPC candidate who is vying for that seat of Soroti East. Let me go to the NRM candidate that is called Herbert Edmond Ariko. Edmond Ariko is the candidate of NRM contesting for that seat. he was responding to Pascal Amuriat, and he said Pascal Amuriat is speaking like is the NRM spokesperson, because whatever is speaking, that is what NRM is saying. Is doing whatever is speaking, that is what NRM is doing. Like Pascal Amuriat of UPC, he was talking about the Sorority Amuria and Sorority Amuria Beam Road, and he said that government already is processed. Government already has gotten contractors have already gone into that road, and they're doing, they're going to do that road this financial year. So the way he was talking, as if he was saying that the UPC man, he really knows these government programs. Therefore, he even congratulated him for following government programs. He also said the issue of the meat packers. Of course, he said that the NRM government is also reviving. This man is lamenting, and yet it is under control. That is what he was saying. What I want to tell you is that this guy, Ariko Herbert, has not finished even more than a year in NRM. I want to tell you clearly that Herbert, Edmond, Ariko, and Atan, they used to be colleagues. They used to be in FDC. But then, this guy, Ariko, left FDC and went to NRM. We have seen it in very many occasions. We have seen it with members of parliament doing it very many times. Right now, we have the Speaker of Parliament. Right now, Betty Among, the Speaker of Parliament. He was an FDC and he crossed to NRM. We have very many people. The Deputy Speaker of Parliament, that is Honorable Tayeba. He was also in FDC and he crossed to NRM. So what I want to tell you is that these political parties are not like religions. Even other people leave their religion and go to other religions. So Atan was criticizing this guy. He was criticizing Ariko, saying that Ariko is not focused. The other day is in FDC, the other day is in NRM. So that is what Atan was saying. But Ariko came out clearly and he said that for him, he wanted to see how his people benefit by joining NRM government, because NRM government is the one that is in charge. For example, he gave an example that when it comes to allocation of resources, if you are not in NRM, you don't get 100% like the way other cities are performing. If you're in FDC or in other parties, you really don't get like the same services that NRM would get. So he said that he went to NRM for the purpose or for the case of his people to benefit from him, but not him as a person. Yeah, that is what Ariko said. Ariko was being accompanied by General His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. He was there yesterday, Monday, 25th, campaigning for his candidate in Soroti. And when President Museveni was in Soroti, he urged all the people of Soroti to vote Ariko. Why did he tell them to vote Ariko? He told them that his government is trying to see how it can alleviate poverty by bringing the parish model cash to the parishes down there. Because he's saying that this one has never happened. Cash was coming, but it was not coming to Mutuwawansi. So this time round, he's saying that cash is coming to Mutuwawansi. Therefore, the people of NRM should vote for Ariko. He also said that all these businesses that are small, the businesses that are trying to survive, are going to be supported by Emyoga funds. So he's telling people of Teso that he has very many plans for them. That is why he's requesting them to to vote Ariko. And also he said for quicker service delivery, they should vote NRM candidate. Because when they are there in NRM caucus, they discuss upon these developments. What to give NRM candidates in their constituencies and what not to give FDC. So he says that if the Sorority people want to benefit from this government, therefore they should vote for Ariko. We have seen the vice chairperson of NRM, that is Captain Mike Mukula, he has been camping there in Soroti almost for 3 weeks. He has been camping in Soroti, and I want to tell you that Captain Mike Mukula was also a member of Parliament of Soroti, but by then Soroti had not become a city, so it was a whole Soroti Municipal Council. Yes, but I want to tell you that the people of Soroti used to love so much Mukula. I think up to now they still love him. Sorry for using that language. So I'm telling you that Mukula has been there, and Soroti, by the way, is his hometown. He has a very beautiful home in Soroti, and I'm telling you that Mukula is using his capacity as the vice chairperson of NRM in Eastern Uganda to camp there in Soroti and to see how he mobilizes votes for his candidate. Other people who also are in Soroti, they include the Prime Minister, that is Right Honorable Nabanja. Nabanja has been in Soroti today in elections, and I think today is the last day of elections, and they have been in different parts of Kichinjaji, Kamswahili, Pioneer. They have been moving all in those areas, and Nabanja is trying to mobilize for votes of Ariko to vote NRM candidate. Just like the way they did in Omoro, just like the way they did to Kayunga. So they are doing the same to Soroti city. Other people who are of NRM who are in Soroti looking for votes or mobilizing for votes. We have Tanga Odoi. Tanga Odoi is the chairperson Electoral Commission of NRM, and for him his purpose is to conduct sensitization, to educate the agents of the NRM candidate on their roles, what they're supposed to do. We also have Todwong. That is the General Secretary. Yeah, that is the General Secretary of NRM, and that is the General Secretary of NRM. Is also there, has been camping there. We also have also Emmanuel Dombo is also there. We also have the Speaker of Parliament is there. Ogwang Peter is there. The son to the former Speaker of Parliament, Jacob Olanya, this guy called the newly elected member of Omoro, Olanya Okoth, that one also is there. What I want to tell you is that there are some few things that Albert was speaking about. Albert said that for him, he wants to make sure that his government is accountable. He spoke of the issue of accountability as a key factor in his regime or in his government. He says that he wants the government to be accountable, and he was talking about accountability. Everything must be in accountability. He also said that if the Soroti people, especially in Soroti East, give him the mandate, is going to attract investment. This attracting investment, he was meaning that attracting investment like investors are constructing hotels, building hotels, so that Soroti can be like a tourist city. He also said that what happened automatically will also happen in Soroti, and he also said that there are other people who are trying to blackmail him and like to put mud on his face. But for him, he's saying that he's very strong and he knows that he's going to win this election. He also applauded the security team, the police and the army, on the issue of keeping security and the issue of keeping Soroti people safe so that they can go for their election. What I want to tell you that what I saw very strange, another secret that I saw very strange, there was there's one of the contestant of from Noop. She was a lady, and I saw her also changing from Noop coming to the NRM. In a nutshell, what I want to tell you is that the Soroti East is on fire. Soroti City East is on fire, and the elections are very, very high. They are on very high temperature. We don't know whether it will be blue. We don't know whether it will be yellow. But according to some people who are watching the Kingdom Live show, for them they are saying that Soroti City is going to be blue. It's going to be for FDC. So let's wait until Thursday. We see what is going to come up. But I'll continue giving you the updates there in Soroti and get updated. Thank you so much for watching the Kingdom Live show, and have a
The
good night.
Kingdom
Thank you
Live
so
show.
much.